Hi there everyone, my name is Nima and welcome to this special collaboration episode. So Chrissy and I have talked together and we decided to do another channel takeover for each other's channel. So today's episode is going to be a gifting guide which I put together 7 categories. So we got versatile, classy, bold, affordable, date night, casual day wear, and evening wear. And yeah, I picked a few fragrances from my collection. Just give you ladies some ideas to purchase for your loved ones or your family or what have you. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So the first category is going to be for casual fragrance. And the fragrance I chose is by the house of Bvlgari. And this is Bvlgari Man Rain Essence. And I'll show you this. So Bvlgari is a very unique fragrance. Very different than the other fragrances men cologne out there. This one's like a floral musky fragrance, so it's very soft, it's very gentle, it's just very calming fragrance that you could wear in the daytime. It does have that floral notes some men probably might not like, but if they like their floral notes, they will definitely love this one. And this one has great longevity, not the greatest projection. I feel like this is like an airy fragrance. I could always smell this fragrance. Like, it's not very strong, it's very light, and I feel like this one is really good fragrance for those people who don't really like strong fragrances. This one's a very light option. Very good one by the house of Bvlgari, and this one's called Bvlgari Man Rain Essence. So moving on to the date night. And the fragrance that I chose, this one is a great fragrance, cardamom fragrance. This one's by the house of YSL, and this one's called Nuit. This one, just a beautiful, woody, spicy fragrance. We're gonna get lots of spices, and one of the main spices that we get is cardamom. And what you can see with the juice is green. It's just very aromatic, it's a bit powdery, has a little bit of sweetness to it. This is a great fragrance for the date night. Sits more closer to the skin, but when your date's getting close to you and they come smell you, it's just a very sensual fragrance, very likable. Like, it doesn't have the greatest longevity. This one's like about 4 to 5 hours, but it's a very romantic fragrance. It's very pleasing. It's just I've got lots of good reactions from it. I really love this one. I got a lot of compliments with this one, and the one that was called Nuit by Yves Saint Laurent. Now moving on to the affordable fragrance. Now this is a Middle Eastern fragrance that it's like a clone of a very popular fragrance. I don't know if you all probably heard of it. This is going to be the clone of Creed Aventus, and the fragrance is called Club de Nuit Intensement. Now, Club de Nuit Intensement, once you apply it on, it's very citrusy. Like, you get bergamot and you get a bunch of citrus off the top. Then as it slowly starts to like dry down, it becomes smoky, woody, earthy. You get some musk in here. It's just a very attractive scent. It's very aromatic. It's masculine. It's extremely long lasting. I got more compliments with this than any of my other fragrances, like my expensive fragrances. Like, it's a high compliment getter and it's affordable. And the only downside to this, they sell it in the discounters, so you have to go to the discounters to purchase this. But if you want something very long lasting, high quality, projects really well, and high compliment getter, this one's a great one to pick up. It's around, I believe, $30-40 US. Not sure exactly. I purchased this in Canada, so this one cost me about like $50 Canadian, but it's a very good one. 105 ml. You can't go wrong with this one. It's by the house of Armaf. This one's called Club de Nuit Intensement. So moving on to the evening wear, and the first fragrance is going to be by Designer House, and it's by the house of Gaultier. This one's called Le Male Elixir. Now, Le Male Elixir is a new release that came out. You can see it has a good mist. Very sweet. You get vanilla, you get benzoin, you get tonka bean. Very sweet fragrance. It's like gives me some bubblegum vibes. So this one works really well in the evening wear, and it projects really well. And also on the base, you're going to get some tobacco in here. Not that I could pick up on it much. It is pretty similar to some of the other fragrances that's out there, and lasts long time for the evening wear. I highly recommend this one to get if they like their sweet fragrance. Now another one I chose, it's by indie niche house. It's an American indie niche house called Zaharoff, and this is the one's called Aurum, signature Aurum, which means gold in Latin. And this fragrance is just honey in a bottle. So you got honey, you get cinnamon, cloves, you get praline, so you get a bunch of sweetness to it. So this one's a really good gourmand fragrance. It's very nice smelling, very sensual. It's very long lasting, and it smells exactly like honey. Like off the top, you're gonna get that honey absolute scent accord that's been done, and it's really well blended well together. It is a little bit on the pricier side just because it's niche, but it's a very high quality. You have to go purchase this from the website zaharoff.com. I'll leave the link down in the description below. It's just a very good one. It comes in 60 ml and 120 ml, I believe. And also later on, they're going to sell samples of it too. But if you like the note honey, they like their gourmand fragrance, I highly recommend this one. Great fragrance for the evening wear. So moving on to the bold fragrance. And the first fragrance is going to be by a designer house called VIKTOR and Rolf's. And this one's called Spicebomb Extreme. And this one is just a bold fragrance. Like, I mean, off the top, we're going to get a bunch of spices. It's going to be extremely spicy. But as this starts slowly to dry down, you're going to get some sweetness from the vanilla. And we're going to get that nice tobacco note. So it's going to be very warm, cozy. Just a really good, long-lasting fragrance, and it projects like a beast. This one's a really good winter fragrance, and it's going to last a long time. So if they like their sweet tobacco fragrance, they will definitely love this one. So for another fragrance that I chose that's bold, very loud, this one's extremely masculine. Like, you gotta be into your animalic scent, and you gotta like the tobacco note. And it's by the house of Zaharoff again, and this one's called Leather Tabac. So what you're gonna get here is mainly leather and tobacco. It's just very extremely masculine. Like, it's very bold. It mostly smells like leather, tobacco. We get some spices in there, a little bit of sweetness, but mainly you get that tobacco note. I feel like this one's more for the older crowd, like probably in like the 40s above, will like it more. This one of those fragrances that you have to be confident wearing it, just because it might offend some people. And I usually wear this when I'm going in the outdoor, when I'm mostly in the outdoors, because it is really, really loud. Like, 2 sprays is all you need, and it lasts about 12 plus hours. This one's a really, really good one. So now if they like the animalic fragrance, that's kind of like leather and their dry tobacco scent, they will definitely love this one. This one again comes in 60 ml and 120 ml, and you could purchase it from the Zaharoff website. Now moving on to my 6th category, which is going to be classy. This one's very timeless. It's very elegant. It's by the house of Chanel, and this one's called Ēgoïste. Now Ēgoïste was released in 1990 by the perfumer Jacques Polch. Now, Ēgoïste is a woody, spicy fragrance that when you first apply it on, you're going to get some nice spices. It's going to get some floral notes. Like, one of the floral notes that it has in here that other fragrances don't really have it these days is called carnation. But yeah, it's just, you get some, this is like a beautiful sandalwood fragrance in my opinion. It has a little bit of a vintage vibe to it. This one is just a very classy fragrance to wear for those special events you're going to, the dinners or like the weddings. It's just very sophisticated. It's masculine. It's just really, really beautiful. I really enjoy wearing this one. It could be your signature scent. Lasts a long time. Has moderate projection. And it's a very good one if you want something classy. You can find this in the Chanel's boutique or the duty frees. Up here in Canada, they don't have it, unfortunately, so I had to purchase this from the duty free. This one's just a very timeless fragrance. It's very unique, sophisticated, and what's great about this one, not a lot of people are wearing it these days. Like, I mean, there is people like wear it, but not too many people like you go on the street wear it. So when you do wear it, you stand out. Like, people ask you, what are you wearing? And like, you would get that kind of attention, but very good one. So check this one out. And the last category is going to be versatile. This fragrance is by the house of Chanel again, and this one's called Platinum Ēgoiste. Now, this is not a flanker so much to that other Ēgoiste I told you. This was released in 1993. It's a totally different fragrance. This one's like a woody, spicy herbal fragrance. You get off the top, you're going to get this nice herbal notes. You're going to get lavender, so it's very aromatic. It's very masculine. As it dries down, it's going to get musky. You're going to get a little bit of sweetness in there by the amber. But this one's just a beautiful masculine fragrance. I got great reactions from this. I remember the first time my fiance smelled this on me, she turned around. She's like, what are you wearing? And she was very impressed by the smell. This easily can be your signature scent that you can wear all year round. Though this fragrance is released in the 90s, what I like about it, not a lot of people wearing it these days, so when I do wear it, I stand out. So that's what I like about it. This is a very good fragrance. They like the green fragrance, they will definitely like this one. Now, out of all the fragrances that I named you, this is probably the safest, most likable fragrance that you could purchase for your loved ones. So definitely consider this one. Thank you so much, Chrissy, for letting me take over your channel. It was very fun, and I hope we could do it again. Thank you all for watching my gifting guide. I hope I could help you all to pick out a fragrance for your loved ones. And yeah, so write down in the comment section for us if you like these kind of gifting guide channel takeover episodes, so maybe we could do more of this again in the future for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.